Back to Studio 9. It's a beautiful day to be outside. I'm here with yoga instructor Matt Morris. Now let's talk about yoga and the benefits of yoga. You've been teaching yoga for about 5 years, doing it for about 10. Tell me how it's changed your life and why you decided to start teaching.
Well, I actually jumped into the practice of yoga. I was doing triathlons at the time, and I just needed something to help open up my body, and yoga was that tool. But as I started practicing, I started realizing all the amazing benefits just from learning to train my mind, to calm my mind, my thoughts, really getting control of my mind, but really opening up my body at the same time. So it inspired me so much that I decided I wanted to teach. And so I just started reading a lot of books in regards to the philosophy of yoga. I started practicing as much as I possibly could, taking meditation classes, breathing classes, anything that I possibly can get my hands on from all the different varieties of styles of yoga through different types of teachers. And that's kind of that's basically the route that I took.
And if people have never done it or want to try it, there are, like we were saying, those benefits. Talk about specifically how really it just improves your life, especially if you're on medications, health-wise, stress-wise. Tell me about that.
Sure. Well, yoga really is about self-awareness. And so through practice of yoga, not only are you learning about your body, where you're tight, where you're a little bit more open, where you tend to hold on to different tensions through your body, whether it be just like physically or emotionally. So for example, if you're a very tense emotional person, you might tend to hold a lot of stress in your shoulders, your hips. So it's really about learning to recognize that and connecting breath and just mindfulness and kind of like creating one whole solid foundation, and through breath, through the practice, the physical practice of yoga, you just start reaping all these different types of benefits.
How does that mind-body awareness work? I think, when there's something wrong with us physically, we automatically want to treat it with a pill or going to the doctor. But oftentimes, if we look close enough and dig a little deeper, we realize it's stress-related and we're holding onto that tension, whether it's a joint or digestive or even headaches. Tell me about that and the benefits you've seen.
So you can imagine if you're driving your car, you're going down the freeway or wherever, and you're upset about something and you're tensed up. So in yoga, when we're moving through different physical practices, postures, you're building a lot of tension, you're building a lot of heat, and you're learning to breathe through that tension. So carrying that out into the real world, you're learning to recognize as your body is becoming tense, or you're learning to recognize maybe an overreaction in your emotions. And as you recognize that, then you're connecting your breath to that emotion, to that tension, just like you would in class. And so just naturally taking deep breaths is going to naturally calm the mind and calm the body, just lowering the heart rate, lowering blood pressure, and then it helps to clear your mind so you can think a little bit clearer and take control.
And bring that kind of stability or that calmness. And the beauty of it is you can do it anywhere. We're here in West El Paso at Madeline Park. Beautiful day, perfect day to be outside. We're going to work through some poses.
Absolutely.
But for those who've never tried it, we're going to have information about Matt on our website. Head on over to ktsm.com and make sure you click on the Studio 9 tab. We're going to put your Instagram page and all your information. Matt teaches all over town. A lot of yogis out there, but certainly try it, especially if you're looking to bring that inner peace, which I certainly need.